Well, 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 things just keep getting worse for Donald Trump now, don't they? Yesterday was a horrible day for the orange buffoon with Congress passing the Epstein Files release bill, and not just passing it, but passing it overwhelmingly with only one Republican in the House voting against it. This, despite Trump's best efforts to quash this thing. I mean, he had the government shut down and the House of Representatives on recess for like a month, all to try to prevent this from happening. And yet it did. And his own party voted almost unanimously to release the Epstein file. So, yeah, that was a bad day. But today's not getting any better for him. I've got two stories that I want to discuss, both of which are really bad for Trump and Republicans. Now, the first one, this story I believe came out yesterday, but with all this Epstein stuff, it didn't get the media nearly the amount of media attention it otherwise would have, because this is a really big story. This has to do with Texas redistricting on the orders of Donald Trump. Remember, they did a mid-decade redistricting to try to redraw the maps, the congressional maps in Texas, to try to squeeze out as much as 5 new Republican seats, or at least that's what they had hoped. As you'll recall, I discussed this a couple weeks ago, and I explained to you how this whole thing might blow up in their faces, but that was actually for a different reason, which I'll get to in a minute here. But let me talk about the news that broke yesterday, because those maps redrawn by the Texas legislature were just struck down by a federal appeals court. Let me read a little of this article from the Texas Tribune. Texas cannot use its new congressional map for the 2026 election and will instead need to stick with the lines passed in 2021. This was a ruling by a 3-judge federal appellate court. Quote, the perception of this case